here. Get it down out of the view. And you're on.
Hello, people. Shabbat. Oh, I was gonna say Shabbat Shalom. But anyway, I've been we testing something here again today. I'm trying to decide whether we're gonna use this new software again, buy a whole new system. And with the economy like it is, I don't really want to buy a whole new system, but whatever happens, 'cause this is the ministry and I have to keep it going forth. For as it say on the screen here, for a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Psalms 84:10. I know a lady sing, a group of people that sing that song. Don't they sing that song? That lady that sing that song. But I love that song. Um, so I hope you guys having a wonderful Thursday. It's kind of cloudy here in Colorado today. May rain again, may snow again. I don't know, but I'm glad to know that it's a wonderful day. Uh, so today we came here to do one particular item just for testing. We're gonna be reading from Isaiah 65, isn't it? Isaiah 65. We're gonna read from, and I suppose I shared it with you guys before now, but I'm gonna read it today. My husband and I are gonna read it and test this little video out. And then if this works fine, I will come back and do my mission report, which I tried to do the other day, 59-minute long, and this was a total disaster, so I couldn't get it out. Sorry, people. This was what electronics do to your world. You just never know when they're gonna work, when they're not gonna work. So we figure out we deleted the old system we were using because I think it's just not gonna work anymore. And if this doesn't work, we'll be getting a new system, a new computer. Okay, so pray with us that it work. Father, be with us today. We know it's a wonderful day because it's a day that you have made again. We ask that your Holy Spirit come be with us as we go into Isaiah 65, a message that you want your people to be aware of and know, because time is running out before us. All kind of things are happening. Iran is already at the door. We know things about to speed up, Father. We know that this world got to end. We know that it must end because you have to come, Father. We wait for you to come. And so we ask that you prepare our hearts, prepare our souls, prepare our minds to be ready, to be ready and stay ready. And we ask it in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. So you can go ahead and get to your Isaiah.
Isaiah 65.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if she insists. She says so. I have to do it, people. All right. First verse. I was ready to be sought out by those who did not ask. I was ready to be found by those who did not seek. I said, here I am, to a nation that did not call on my name. I have spread out my hands all day to a stubborn nation, who walk in a way that is not good, who have walked after their own thoughts and plans. They are a people who continually offend me, offering sacrifices in gardens and burning incense on brick tiles. They sit among the graves, and keep watch all night, and eat pork with the broth of unclean meat in their dishes. They say, stand away, do not come near to me, for I am holier than you. These things are smoke in my nose, a fire that burns all day long. Look, it is written before me, I will not keep quiet, for I will pay them back. I will repay them into their laps. For their sins and the sins of their fathers together, says Yahuwah, I will repay them for burning incense on the mountains and for mocking me on the hills. I will therefore measure out their past deeds into their laps. This is what Yahuwah says. As when juice is found in a cluster of grapes, when one says, do not ruin it, for there is good in it. This is what I will do for my servant's sake. I will not ruin them all. I will bring descendants from Jacob and from Judah, ones who will possess my mountains. My chosen ones will possess the land, and my servants will live there. Sharon will become a pasture for the flocks, and the valley of Achor a resting place for herds, for my people who seek me. But you who abandon Yahuwah, who forget my set-apart mountain, who prepare a table for the god Fortune, and fill wine glasses of mingled wine for the god called Destiny, I will destine you for the sword, and you will all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spoke, you did not listen. But you did what was evil in my sight and chose to do what displeases me.
See, that's just what's
Ouch.
going on. Everybody's displeasing the Father, and he's very angry now. I hear a lot of other prophetess and prophets and messengers saying they begin dreams and visions about Yeshua is so angry with the situation of the world today. And he is. His hands are stretched out still, but we just sitting here like playing and partying and just seem to don't care about life and people. So much crime going on among our babies and you name it. It's just horrible stuff is going on. We need to give our life to the Master who made us. Go ahead.
This is what Sovereign Yahuwah says. Look, my servants will eat, but you will be hungry. Look, my servants will drink, but you will be thirsty. Look, my servants will rejoice, but you will be put to shame. Look, my servants will shout with joy because of gladness of heart, but you will cry because of the pain of the heart, and will wail because of the crushing of the spirit. You will leave behind your name as a curse for my chosen ones to speak. I, Sovereign Yahuwah, will kill you. I will call my servants by another name. Whoever pronounces a blessing on the earth will be blessed by me, the Almighty of truth. Whoever takes an oath on the earth will swear by me, the Almighty of truth, because the former troubles will be forgotten, for they will be hidden from my eyes. For see, I am about to create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things will not be remembered or be brought to mind. But you will be glad and rejoice forever in what I am about to create. See, I am about to create Jerusalem as a joy, and her people as a delight. I will rejoice over Jerusalem and be glad over my people. Weeping and cries of distress will no longer be heard in her. Never again will an infant live there only a few days, nor will an old man die before his time. One who dies at 100 years old will be considered a young person. Anyone who fails to reach the age of 100 years old will be considered cursed. They will build houses and inhabit them. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruit. No longer will they build a house and another live in it. They will not plant and another eat. For as the days of trees will be the days of my people, my chosen will fully outlive the work of their hands. They will not labor in vain, nor give birth to dismay. For they are the children of those blessed by Yahuwah, and their descendants with them. Before they call, I will answer, and while they are still speaking, I will hear. The wolf and the lamb will graze together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox. But dust will be the serpent's food. They will no longer hurt nor destroy on all my set-apart mountain, says Yahuwah.
Isn't that very encouraging message? You see, the wicked's not going to have any pleasure, no peace. Like he said, no, there is no peace to the wicked. So I don't know why people want to continue in wickedness. They want to continue in killings and murders and rapes and attacks and just coming against their neighbor. And so we need to change our ways today if we want to be in the kingdom, because it's going to be peaceful. We're going to build homes. We're going to inhabit homes. We're going to have peace and happiness and joy, as he says, on Jerusalem. And we need to be just getting ready. I have one more item I'm going to share before I leave. I'll go here now to the, this Israeli news live update. I just want to play it because I'm watching Israel.
TV7.
And so I love TV7 Israel News. So we will play that. I don't know how you want to mute this out, or you want to just play it. Or...
I would mute.
Okay, well, I don't know how we didn't put a mute up here. Okay, hold up.
We're trying.
I don't know if it's coming up.
Wow.
It's not coming up there.
Maybe max it out your little system. That's behind this picture, probably.
Okay. So anyway, okay, all right.
Speakers and the microphone.
Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcasting to you from Jerusalem, and in today's top stories. Jerusalem announced its decision to immediately reduce the fishing zone along the Mediterranean coast of the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip from 15 to 10 nautical miles in the wake of a barrage of incendiary balloon attacks that caused significant damage to agricultural fields and natural forests on the Israeli side of the enclave's border region. The Israeli embassy to the United States marked the 71st Independence Day of the Jewish state with a special celebration, during which U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo declared that over the course of the past 7 decades, Israel has developed into an inspiring example of a free, democratic, and prosperous nation. The Palestinian leadership announced its decision not to participate in a U.S.-led conference, which was proclaimed by Washington as a first stage of the so-called deal of the century. Jerusalem announced its decision to immediately reduce the fishing zone along the Mediterranean coast of the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip from 15 to 10 nautical miles in wake of a barrage of incendiary balloon attacks that caused significant damage to agricultural fields and natural forests on the Israeli side of the enclave's border region. Israel's fire brigade reported that they were forced to battle 11 separate blazes, all of which were caused by incendiary balloons, including one fire that broke out in an agricultural field belonging to Kibbutz Sdot Alumim, located in the Sdot Negev Regional Council, destroying over 50 dunams of crops, which is equal to some 12.5 acres. It is important to know that Israel is currently facing a severe heat wave, with temperatures in the southern Gaza border region reaching up to 42 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Thus, according to an Israeli security official, Islamist Palestinians have sought to take advantage of the dry weather conditions by launching dozens of incendiary balloons toward the southern communities of the Jewish state, despite several Israeli measures that sought to alleviate the humanitarian distress of the Gaza population. In response to the Israeli decision to reduce Gaza's fishing zone from 15 to 10 nautical miles, several Israeli lawmakers voiced criticism of the move, including Knesset member Moti Yogev of the Union of Right-Wing Parties. The new Israeli lawmaker stressed that instead of hurting the Gazan population, Jerusalem should target the terrorist leaders and deter them from permitting future attacks against Israel, referring to the leadership of both the Islamist Hamas and Islamic Jihad organizations. Meanwhile, in related news, the chairpersons of the local councils in the Gaza periphery communities have demanded this morning that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu insert in the national budget an addition of $5 million, equivalent to 18.1 million shekels, that is to be allocated to multiple centers that provide assistance to residents who suffer from emotional distress. The demand comes several months after the local council heads held a meeting with the Israeli leader in Jerusalem over growing frustration in southern Israeli communities over perceived neglect pertaining, among others, to treatment of trauma victims that have been subject to years of terrorism that emanate from the neighboring Hamas-controlled enclave. According to a plan that was approved by Netanyahu's outgoing government, some $138 million, which is equal to some 124 million euros, have been allocated for the 2019 and 2020 budget, with the aim of boosting the southern community's resilience in dealing with the repeated attacks from the Palestinian enclave. TV7 was not able to attain follow-up information regarding the impact of the substantive investment, and the Prime Minister's office did not immediately respond to TV7's request for comment. Now to Washington, where the Israeli embassy marked the 71st Independence Day of the Jewish state with a special celebration, during which Jerusalem's ambassador to Washington termed the return of the Jewish people to their ancestral homeland as a modern miracle. Ambassador Ron Dermer said in his remarks, "Israel's a place for people who dream big, don't fear failure, and who, if at first don't succeed, try and try again. In fact, Israel is the place where the Jewish people boldly went to, where no people had gone before, where a powerless nation was transported from 2,000 years of statelessness into a sovereign future, where an exiled people returned to the same land where their patriarchs prayed, their prophets preached, and their kings ruled, where the laws of history were defied, and where an ancient dream became a modern miracle." The Israeli diplomat also took the opportunity to thank the United States for its unwavering friendship. He said this Independence Day is also a time to celebrate the great alliance between Israel and the United States, which today is stronger than ever, and underscored Jerusalem's deep gratitude for the tremendous support it has received from President Donald Trump and the entire Trump administration. Among the dignitaries attending the celebration, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo declared that over the course of the past 71 years, the Jewish state has developed into an inspiring example of a free, democratic, and prosperous nation.
Since Israel's declaration was issued in 1948, the Jewish state, in the face of so many challenges that we all know, has developed into an inspiring example of free, democratic, and prosperous nation. Its population has exploded to more than 9 million citizens today. I had the chance to meet a number of those men and women over my time in service in Congress and now. I met some with my wife Susan just this past March when we were there. I met some of the most amazing people, one of them being your current Prime Minister in Israel. I had the chance to visit him at the Western Wall. I was truly honored to go there to that special place with him on the day that President Trump boldly recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. It was remarkable to be there as the first senior American to have gone to the Western Wall alongside an Israeli Prime Minister. And as you all know, and as Ambassador Dermer recounted, it was just one of the many things that this administration has done to stand with Israel.
After citing the long list of measures that the Trump administration implemented with the aim of promoting the U.S.-Israel alliance and security, Secretary Pompeo also made mention of the anticipated U.S. peace initiative for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He insisted that it offers an opportunity which Washington is hopeful can provide a brighter future for the Palestinian people.
The White House has a vision for peace between Israel and the Palestinians, which we will unveil this summer. It offers an opportunity, although no guarantee, that we hope we can have a brighter future for the Palestinian people.
As part of the initiative, which President Trump dubbed as the deal of the century, the White House announced a global conference that aims to encourage international investment in Palestinian-controlled territories in both the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Washington titled the conference the Peace to Prosperity Economic Workshop, which is scheduled to be held on the 25th and the 26th of June in the Bahraini capital of Manama. While the workshop is expected to be attended by representatives and business executives from Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, the Palestinian participation appears to be questionable. In a joint statement issued, the Palestinian Authority, the Palestine Liberation Organization, and non-PLO affiliated factions emphasized that they will not participate in the U.S.-led conference. The decision was made amid an ongoing boycott of all U.S. initiatives by the Palestinian leadership since late 2017, in response to the relocation of the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem and Washington's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of the State of Israel. Thank you for watching us. You can also watch us at TV7IsraelNews.com and at TV7.fi. And I would like to also take this opportunity to encourage you, if you've yet to support TV7 Israel News, all of the productions of TV7 here in Israel are 100% donation-based. From me and the team here in Jerusalem, we would like to
this is all I wanted to show this report today from Israel, and then I'm going to end this now because this is like a testing. This is a testing video. So, well, you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll be back with another video. I got to do this mission report. I did a 59-minute mission report the other day, and I couldn't show it because it was messed up. So, you guys have to bear with us till we get these things straightened out, and always praying for you. So pray for us, and I'll see you on another video. Okay, you have a wonderful Thursday. Shalom. Shalom.